Hey YouTube, I went to Rausch Creek with off-road consulting. This is Trail 37, it is a blue trail. So right now we're exiting the last trail that we were on, and we're getting ready to head to lunch. So this is where we will have our lunch break. And you can see this like big grassy open field where we're headed to. That's kind of a place to hang out to have lunch. And then once we get off that grassy area that we stopped for lunch, you can see Trail 37. So I did speed the video up, and if you didn't notice, so this area that we're in is the northeastern part of Rausch Creek, and the northeastern part of Rausch Creek of that, we are in that northernmost area of the northeastern part of Rausch Creek. So we've been out on these trails for about half a day at this point in the video, because we're getting ready to break for lunch. This field that we're coming up here is the area that we designated for lunch. So it's always a good idea when you do break for lunch to find an area where you can get off the trail. And if you know of an area like this where everybody can just get out, and that way if another group shows up, they can just kind of go around you. It's excellent, and there's also a view. So this is back to just like double speed instead of quadruple speed. And this is the Trail 34. It is a blue ranked trail. So the obstacles on this trail are not terribly large. I mean, there are obstacles. There are also some ruts. It is a little bit of a narrower trail when it comes to Rausch Creek, but on the scale of things, I mean, it's not that narrow a trail. So like I went up on that obstacle there on the right, I think, just because I could. And that's one of the neat things about a lot of these trails at Rausch. The blues are more like greens with like some blue obstacles on them. So the neat thing about Rausch is a lot of the quote-unquote blue trails, they feel more like green trails, but they have some blue obstacles on them that you can play on. It's not like you're forced to go on all obstacles for the most part. It just feels like most of it is a bunch of bypasses. At least the trails that we went on, I'm not saying that there aren't things like Yellow Jacket and stuff at the park, because there are some other trails that are probably a little bit more intense than the ones that we went on today. But these at least hardly don't seem too terribly difficult. So you notice that I leave a lot of space between me and the vehicle in front of me. That's intentional. You'll see that like a lot of the new drivers, for whatever reason, they almost like want to tailgate the person in front of them. Usually it's a much more enjoyable for both people if you just give them a lot of space. You don't necessarily have to be a lemming and have to follow their exact tracks on where they go. You should be able to figure out for yourself as you go where you should be on the trail and stuff. You'll be a much better driver, obviously, if you can do that. So at this point we're going to cut onto one of the green trails. I think that's what this left turn is. And the left turn is going to be trail T2. And we're taking T2 round to get on another blue trail. The blue trail will be in the next video. The noise that you hear in the background is my wife playing with Grace, our Corgi. So anyway, please like and subscribe. Subscribing is really important to us. It helps us unlock more features on the channel, and without subscribers, then you know, there's limited capabilities on what we can do on YouTube. So thank you, and we'll post the next video on the next part of the trail tomorrow, on the next day. So thank you.